Morgan, and I was watching a video by this lady named Rebecca Barrett earlier, and I respect her, generally speaking, although I don't always 100% agree with all of her opinions and takes on things. And she did a video earlier today about like how people who have concerns or criticisms about toxic masculinity oftentimes like have trouble defining what toxic masculinity means. And that got me thinking, like, a lot of times when I try to have conversations about like toxic masculinity, people assume that I'm saying that like masculinity in and of itself is somehow toxic, and that's not what toxic masculinity means, at least not to me. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna do a video like explaining to people what toxic masculinity means to me. And to me, toxic masculinity is when someone basically feels so strongly that they have to conform to an idealized version of masculinity that it ends up hurting themselves, or like, for example, like if someone feels so strongly that they have to be like stoic and like boys don't cry, etc., that they will be ashamed to cry in front of people that they care about, that they'll be afraid to talk about their feelings or troubles that they're going to trusted people and people that care about them. And to me, that's basically what toxic masculinity is to me. It's when someone feels so strongly that they have to act in an idealized masculine way that it ends up like hurting them. So like, I don't think that like masculinity is somehow bad. I'm just saying that like people who take it to an extreme, sometimes that ends up like hurting them. And so that's my definition of what it means to me. So I hope that like clarifies things, because sometimes I feel like when people assume that when like feminists talk about the certain things being like toxic, that we're somehow like disparaging of masculinity, when that's not what I mean, and I feel like that's really not what feminists mean. So thank you. I hope that this helps to create like an open dialogue, and that we can like move forwards together to help like navigate the world. Have a good day.